Let's now adjust the lighting for the night shot. I'm just going to go into the outliner and first of all open up this environment lights folder. I'm going to select this directional light and let's copy the rotation parameter, and I'm going to close this folder. Let's hide the environment lights and let's enable the night scene folder. I'm going to open up this thing. I'm going to close this folder and I'm going to select this directional light and let's paste that rotation parameter in here. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to enlarge this window and see how this thing actually looks like. I think it looks pretty good, but we may have to adjust the exponential height fog, but I don't think we can do that before placing some artificial lights in here. So this is the scene from the Shot-1. So I'm gonna split this window and let's go back into the content browser. What is this? Let's go into content and I'm gonna save everything. And let's open up this level. What is this thing? Let's dog the outliner here and let's now bring it back where it was. There we go. Okay. So let's enlarge this window and I'm just going to get closer to these assets. I think what I should do in here is to copy these point lights and this rectangular light and paste these lights as well in that fourth level. Okay. I probably should have copied all these assets with the lights, but let's deal with that now. I'm just going to press Ctrl C on my keyboard and let's open up level 4. I'm just going to go in here and adjust my view, and I'm going to press Ctrl V to paste all those lights. I'm going to press F to focus. There they are. Let's move them on Y-axis and maybe there. I think I should move them to the folder of the night scene that we have for Lumen, and let's adjust their position. We're going to have to adjust that manually. I'm going to bring them just about there, I guess. Maybe somewhere around here, let's say. You know what? I have an idea, and we can actually place these lights exactly where they were in Shot-1 or in level 1. For that, what we can do is, I think first of all, we should move them to the folder of level 1 scene. And let me select this one. Yeah, it's this one. I'm just going to parent all these lights to this asset. And which point light is this? Yeah, it's this one. I'm going to select these other lights and parent them to this light, this one right here. Okay. So now what we can do is we can go inside level 1 and do the same thing and then copy that location because the rotation will be with respect to this particular asset. Okay. Let's save everything. And I'm going to go into level 1 and I'm going to select all these point lights from here and that rectangular light as well. Let's move them to the folder of the Minerva assets, and I'm gonna parent them to this asset. I think it's this one. Let me select. Yeah, it's this one, and I think it's this point light. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna now select these 2 point lights and this rectangular light as well, and parent them to this point light. This one. Now we have the location with respect to this asset. So what we can do is we can simply just copy the location of this point light. I'm going to go into the details panel and let's copy the location from here. And if I'll go into level 4 and I'm going to go into the outliner, I'm going to select this point light. Let me press F to focus. Come on, come on, come on. There it is. I can simply go into the details panel and paste that location in here. There we go. Now you'll see that all of the lights will be placed exactly where they were in Shot-1. I'm going to select this point light. There it is inside this spaceship, whatever you want to call this thing. I'm going to select this rectangular light and there it is exactly where I want it to be. And let's select this point light and yeah, this one looks good as well. Okay, we can now select them and move them to the folder of let me just first unparent them, and I'm gonna select these point lights and unparent them once again. And let's now select these lights and move them to the folder of, where is it? There it is, night scene. Let's see. Yeah, looks good. I'm gonna just open up this artificial lights folder, and I think we don't need these lights. Let me see. I'm gonna split this window. Let's open up the camera preview in here. And where's the level sequence folder? There it is. Let's open up the level sequence and let me see. First, let me hide the environment lights and the night scene that I have for path tracing. And let me see. Yeah, I think we can keep these lights, but I don't think we're gonna need this one. So let's find out which one is which. I'm gonna select, I think it's gonna be these lights. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete all of them. And I think these lights can stay here. Okay, let's enable game view. And let me see. Yeah, looks pretty good. Let's now move this playhead here and I'm gonna enlarge this window. And let me see. Okay, I'm gonna split this window and let's now adjust the intensity of the lights that we placed in here. I don't think this light is gonna be visible at all, so I'm just gonna not mess with that. But I'm gonna select this rectangular light first of all. And let me enlarge this window. I'm gonna press Q on my keyboard to hide this gizmo. And let's see, I don't know why this is appearing again and again. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and increase the intensity. Let's start from 10,000. Not enough. Let's add another 0 in here. It has started to look good. Perhaps that's a little bit too much. I'm not sure. Let's try 5 in here. Let's see if we can bring this thing a little bit down. Let's try 2 in here. Or maybe 3. Or 4. I think 3 is a good number here. Yeah. Let's split this window. Come on, why is it not working? Let's save everything. And try this thing again. Yeah, it's not working. Let's bring this details panel here. And I'll bring it back down here. There we go. And let's split this window. Yeah, looks good. I'm gonna now go ahead and select this point light from here. Where is it? There it is. I'm gonna select this point light and let's enlarge this window. I'm gonna bring this window down here and I'm not sure I adjusted the attenuation radius of that rectangular light. Let me select that rectangular light once again and let me see. Yeah, I think the attenuation radius is fine. Perhaps we can increase it a little bit. Maybe let's say 20,000. No, that's not 20,000. Yeah, now it is 20,000. Okay. Let's now select this point light. There it is. And I'm gonna enlarge this window. And let's see. First of all, I'm gonna increase the attenuation radius. Let me see how much attenuation radius we have in here. Yeah, I think it looks good. Okay, let's enlarge this window and let's increase the intensity. Let's add another 0 in here. Perhaps that's a little bit too much. So let's just try 50,000, I guess. And yeah, it looks good. I'm not sure though. Let's try 80,000 in here. Or perhaps 50,000 was a good number. Yeah, I think 50,000 looks good. Okay. Maybe let's try 60,000. Yeah, 50,000 looks good. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm gonna now split this window. Let me see. Next up, I'm gonna adjust this one. Yeah, we're gonna now work on this one. Let's enlarge this window and let's increase the intensity to, let's say, 10,000. I'm gonna bring the attenuation radius all the way up, and yeah, I think now it looks a lot better. Okay, I'm gonna split this window. Do we have any point lights in here? No, I don't think so. Yeah, we don't. So I'm gonna enlarge this window. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I think the fog looks good as well. I'm gonna go ahead and select the exponential height fog, and let's see if we can increase this thing. We can actually maybe bring it just about there. Yeah, just about there. Okay. Yeah, looks pretty good. I'm gonna now go ahead and let me close this folder. I'm gonna close this one as well. And let's now go ahead and open up this Patrol Troopers folder. I'm gonna select all these spotlights and I'm gonna check this box, Effects World. Remember, we have these spotlights behind the speeder, and I'm gonna select this point light, and I'm gonna select this one as well and check this box because we also want this flickering light in here as well. Let's move this playhead and see how it looks like. I think it looks pretty good. So that's pretty much it for this lesson, and in the next lesson, we'll set up the lighting for path tracing. So I'll see you guys in the next one.